How's it YouTube? Ben here from Biltong. Thanks for tuning in today. Got a special video coming up. Over the last 2 weeks I've been out here in Australia, currently in Surfers Paradise right now in Queensland. Started in Brisbane, went to a couple Biltong shops, done a bit of cooking as well. Bought my camera with me, as you can see. And yeah, just vlogged the whole trip. So well, missed out some of it, but we've got some content here. So we're gonna make a little video today. Thanks for tuning in, enjoy the video and let me know what you think. Cheers guys. Beautiful winter's day here. It's been overcast for the last week and a half.
Yeah, a bit of sun today though.
So yeah, nice to leave a bit of sunshine, but yeah, obviously got the heat here. It's 4 degrees today, so it's quite cold. But yeah, no, Toby's just dropped me off now. I'm gonna check the bags in. I'm gonna try and find the lounge access. Never done that before in my life, so I'm gonna have a little look in there, get some food, get a couple drinks, and then yeah, board the plane tonight. And then from Dubai, it's about 14 hours to Brisbane after that. So a bit of a trek today, but I can't wait. Can't wait to get out here and yeah, try some good stuff, to be fair. Right guys, so I'm at the terminal now. We're at the check-in desk, so just got the one bag to check in today. Very, very light going out here. So we'll set up then on the train, moving over to the satellite now. I don't know if the flight's even in yet, but got here nice and early today. It's got dark pretty quickly, as it does in winter time. Yeah, buzzing now, very to go out there and yeah, get out of the UK for a little bit, I suppose. Right, I'm on my satellite right now. So weird though, I'm literally the only one in it. I'm literally boarding in 45 minutes. As you can see, look, literally no one else in this satellite. Maybe it's an empty flight. Yeah, weird one. But yeah, it's so quiet. Never ever seen an airport like this, really. All these people queuing, standing by the gate nice and early. Literally not another soul in sight. Crazy. But yeah, no, I'm tired now. I'll try and get a couple of hours sleep on the plane. And then, yeah, a couple of hours in Dubai, then you got the long haul one, the 14 hours from Dubai to Brisbane. So, a long old way, but yeah, ready to get stuck into this now. Hey sir, how are you going again?
Thanks mate.
Good.
Mr. Lau, you'll be upstairs to right you, sir.
Right, thank you.
Great, ma'am. To give you a little tour of business class on the plane. So I've got my plugs and things there. Little mini bar area going on there. Give you this little wash bag. There's unbelievable bit of stuff here. Loads of stuff in there, sprays, etc. There's an iPad thing goes in there. Huge screen. You can see it's my hand. So that is a massive screen. Even in economy and Emirates, the screen is so much bigger. Top on that in there. And I've got the menu for today. Loads of cocktails and stuff on there. Space for my shoes. This turns into a bed as well, so you can use this stuff here. And it rolls out to a bed. You can lay flat. So I'll lay at home. And there's a shower at the front. At the back of the plane there's it's called a big bar area as well. Right here you've got all that stuff there. So it's all very cool. It's not been a braai. You take that all day long for a bit of airplane food. Very nice.
all of that, we're here now in Brisbane, just arrived in Australia. It's warm, I can feel it straight away, to be fair. Go out the airport and yeah, it just hits you with the heat straight away. So yeah, it's nice to be out of winter, nice to be out of 4 degrees, and it'll be 30 degrees today, so happy days. A little bit tired from the flight, 24 hours I think it was altogether, so 14 and a half from Brisbane, from Dubai, sorry. It's a little bit tired, I go back, put the bags down, check in, my Airbnb, and go into town centre. So yeah, nice to be here, but yeah, let's get stuck into this trip. It's one of the first things I always do when I come to Australia. I've got my bags here. Check-in don't start till 3 o'clock, so I'm sitting up 8 o'clock in the morning at the moment. I come down to South Bank. So South Bank is a big swimming pool in the middle of the city, and that side you've got like a man-made beach. Easy, just put your bags down there, you can chill out, sit in the sun for a bit. Yeah, you can't beat it, to be fair. It's so relaxed here. This is why I love Brisbane, to be fair. It's so tropical up here. Beautiful weather. There's a pub next door. I'm trying to avoid going in there too early. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, long day with jet lag kicking in later on as well. So I'll need a couple of drinks to plough me through, but yeah, I'll definitely be vlogging the drinks I get in there. I've got 4X Gold out here, BB. I like the Great Northern beer last time. That's quite a nice beer. I think a few Aussies on our channel will correct me, I think, if they got any other beers they can recommend up here in Queensland. What have they got? Got Carlton Draft. I think that's more Melbourne, I think. Went to their brewery when I was down there 10 years ago, and I was backpacking before. The Carlton's nice. But VB and the 4X are more of the standard ones. You don't get Fosters out here. I know in England we get a lot of Fosters, and it's a bit of a myth, to be honest with you. I said to some Australian when I was out here 10 years ago about getting Foster's beer out. He goes, "That's cat piss." So he apparently had it back in the 70s or something. So yeah, it's not out here. So yeah, I'll keep you posted with all the stuff in there as well, all the food I have as well. Then obviously from tomorrow I'll be researching where the South African shops are, any braai shops, any sort of other little areas around here as well. So there's a few scattered around here, so I was going to do my due diligence today, have a look about, and then I'll head down. But yeah, don't check in till 3 o'clock, so the plan of action today will be down South Bank, in the pool, by the beach, in the pub, grab some food, grab some beers, get rid of the bags, and try and plough through this jet lag. So yeah, I'll keep you all posted. It's one of the cool things about Brisbane, what I was saying before, we've got a man-made little pool, as you can see, right in the centre of South Bank. This side you've got a man-made beach area with lifeguards in there. It's so chilled out and cool. We're in the Plough-In pub now in South Bank. Beer number 1. My trip to Australia. Stone and Wood, this one's called. It's like a pale ale. Nice flavour to it, nice fruit flavour. $15. It's nice. It's got a nice flavour to it, to be fair. It's going down very easily in this hot weather. So yeah, but this is a bar here, to be fair. Upstairs terrace there, got the rugby on TV up there. It's, I remember this place from before. It's been here quite a few years, to be fair. Booming over the weekend. Saturday night's really good here. Got a live band normally on down here. Bit of music playing. It's a good vibe. Obviously right in the centre as well. Next to the pool and everything over there. Got the city. You can see a few skyscrapers behind me as well. So yeah, lovely area, to be fair. I do love it down in the south. It's the South Brisbane, it's the South Bank. Very cool. People are so friendly as well. A few people come up to me and they say, "Oh, you chilling out in the sun, mate," and things like that. And I apologise for the awful Australian accent there as well. But yeah, no, absolutely loving it, to be fair. So yeah, no jet lag yet, but as a few of these beers sit down, I might come stuck a little bit. But yeah, no, loving it so far, and yeah, let's get a few of these down. Good morning, Hertfordshire. Good morning, good day. How's it? How are you doing, guys? Day 2, or first full day here in Australia. Yeah, jet lagged big time. Went to that pub yesterday in the end. I think I put one clip on it, I can't really remember top of my head. Went there for a few pints of beer. Then jet lag creeped in. We ended up going back to my apartment to check in here at 3:30. Fell asleep until 8:30. Then from 8:30 I slept all the way to 2 o'clock this morning. So been up since 2. It's like 6 AM here at the moment. So I'll show you whereabouts I am. So in South Brisbane, overlooking the city. The sun's coming up over there. The Gab is over there. It's a river all the way there. I run all the way around this morning, all the way around to over there. 2 kilometre run. Very high up. Over there, I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but you've got the Suncorp Stadium, which is just there. It's where the Wallabies play. I think the Springboks play them last year or the year before. I think they played them in Perth last year. The year before that, I think they played them over at the Suncorp. Then down there, you can't really see it, but that's the Forex Gold Brewery as well. Still their beers. Last time I went there, about 10 years ago, Stuart Law, the former Australian Test cricketer, walked in there and bought a case of beers as well. I had a good chat with him because he played for Essex, which, yeah, not too far away from where our shop is in the UK. So I had a good chat with him about that. Big storm this morning. Big storm this morning. About 4 o'clock. We had a good half an hour downpour of rain. It's like a monsoon, to be fair. There's a little bit in the sky. Apparently there's a cyclone nearby. Going down the Queensland coastline. It's not coming Brisbane, I don't think, but it is coming to Surfers Paradise, which I'm going next week. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be making a South African classic with an Australian twist. We're going to be doing spiced kangaroo bunny chow. Join me for this. I've had kangaroo before when I was out here previous years. Very gamey, very similar to, say, venison in the UK in terms of taste. I'd say it's quite similar to springbok as well. So the marinade I'm going to choose to make today, get some fresh coriander. We'll finely slice all that up with some fresh chilli. I'll probably take the seeds out because I'm not great with spice. Personal preference. We'll get some cracked black pepper in there, some salt, and we'll get some ginger paste along with some garlic paste as well. And we'll just rub that into the kangaroo. We'll let it go in the fridge for a few hours, let it all marinate inside. So I don't know if any of our Australian viewers, South African or Australian living out here, have ever tried a kangaroo bunny before, but we're gonna give it a go today, see how it goes. I've only had a mutton bunny before, lamb bunny, and the mutton one was in South Africa, nice and spicy to be fair, went down very, very well. And a chicken bunny I had back in the UK as well, so yeah, it should be good, it should be interesting. Found Coles supermarket, which is here in Brisbane. We'll go in there, see what kangaroo they've got, and then spice them up back at the apartment for later on. But yeah, stay tuned. So guys, I'm in Coles now. They've got a range of kebabs down here, or Sosaties, as we call them in South Africa. But I'm here obviously for kangaroo today, so I found a kangaroo sizzle steak. I'm going to dice this up. There is some stuff up there as well. There's diced kangaroo there, but we're going to season this up first. You can just show on here the protein levels. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but yeah, 21 grams of protein per 100 grams. Great source of protein. But we'll get some kangaroo and then we'll stop right up with the shopping. Then we'll head back and get seasoned up. So we're having this tonight. So the lovely Australian lady has given me a nice full loaf there unsliced, which is great as well. But all you South Africans back at home that love your Milo. Milo cereal here. Yeah, I'm gonna try some. So guys, I've been down to Coles supermarket. It's about a 10-minute walk from where I'm staying at the moment. So I've got my kangaroo. I've got my kangaroo steaks here. I'll peel that back so you can see. It's quite a lean meat, so we're gonna have to let it cook for ages later on. But we're gonna marinate it now. So we've got some fresh coriander. We've got some fresh chilli in there. I'll just slice them up, mix them together. We've got some ginger paste. Some ginger paste there, some garlic paste. That's all gonna mix in together there. And I've got some cracked salt and pepper in there as well. So these steaks are very lean, as you can see. Very similar to venison in the UK, like I was saying earlier, and very similar to springbok in some respect as well. So what we'll do, we'll throw these seasonings on now. We'll get this marinated and we'll get it in the fridge for about 5 to 6 hours. Let it do its magic in there, and then it'd be good enough for the bunny later. We'll put it in the pot. Okay, so we'll start with the coriander and the chili in there. So we'll just put that all in there. Let it do its magic. And we'll put a little bit of garlic paste in there. Then a little bit. Tiny bit of ginger, salt, cracked pepper. And what we want to do now is just give this a good mix in. Mix these right up. I'll do these with 2 hands and I'll come back to you in a sec. So guys, I've given that a good mix in now. All the chilies in there, all the coriander's in there. You can really smell the fragrance from that coriander in there. The ginger, the garlic's in there, a bit of salt and a bit of pepper. We're gonna put that in the fridge now for about 5 to 6 hours. Let it do its thing, and it'll be ready for the bunny later. There we go. Right guys, for this bunny chow then, so we're gonna start with some oil. Throw that in, put it in there like that. So next up, we get our kangaroo steaks from the fridge. These will be marinated up perfectly. From here, we'll slice these up and then we'll put them into the pan. So from here, you're gonna add your meat. Yeah, excuse the spoon I'm using here. I mean, the apartment I'm staying in only has a plastic spoon. It doesn't have a wooden spoon here, so we've got to do what we've got to do, unfortunately. But you can really smell the flavours here from the coriander and the chilli coming out of the kangaroo. So you want to brown this off first, and then we'll add our onions in there. So as you can see here, the kangaroo's releasing a lot of juices. This will be perfect for the bunny chow. Just going through the flavours right now. It's the smell coming from this is unbelievable. It is lekker, honestly. I can smell that coriander and the chilli and the game in there. It's all going together quite nice. A lot of juices leaking out of that kangaroo as well, so that'll go perfectly in our bunny chow. Yeah, I'll be interested to see in the comments if anyone's ever had game before, especially you guys in Durban. I know a lot of you will have mutton, but I'm interested to hear if you have any springbok or thing like this. I mean, this is kangaroo in here, and I'm excited for this. This is going to be unbelievable. So the meat's browned off now, so from here you want to add your onions in. And from there, give that a good stir into the meat. So from here, guys, I'm going to add potatoes in there. So for potatoes, I like to cut them the same sort of size as my meat, just so there's an even consistency in there for bites. So add yourself 2 beef stock cubes in there and mix that in. After the stock cubes are in, canned tomatoes. From here, guys, give that a good mix in there. This will all thicken up over time. From here, add some fresh tomato paste and 2 teaspoons of curry powder. Make it as hot as you wish. I've only gone for medium. From here, guys, give that a good mix in. It'd be unbelievable in the poiki pot. Unfortunately, we've got the saucepan here, so we're only in a little apartment. This is what we've got to deal with today, but look, we're not complaining. This will be in here for the next 2 to 3 hours. Let that mix in, that'll cook over time. I cannot wait for this. Guys, about an hour into this cook, add some green chilies. I'm gonna leave the seeds in there because I want a bit of heat in this one. It might be too hot for me, but we'll give it a go. So the bunny's near enough done now, guys. You can see the colour's changed as well as it's been cooking over time. There's so much flavour in there and the smell is unbelievable. I've got my loaf of bread here. I've sliced it in half. I've taken the middle out. You can see right there. It's gonna be a filling meal, this one. It's quite a big bit of bread. So what I traditionally do with bunny chow, I'll put the sauce in first, and then I'll put the meat and the potatoes and the rest of it after, and then I'll top it off with more sauce again. I leave a little bit at the end down there, about this sort of size, for the bread, and I'll just soak in there. And obviously you want to spill it over the top and present it really well. Nice and messy. This will be lekker. Right, go with the sauce first. Then we'll go into some meat, potatoes, and then you just want to put the sauce on top so it drips over that side as well. Very messy, very delicious. There we go. Nice and full. Then what I'm going to do is bunny, I'm going to sprinkle a few red chilies on top as well. There we have it, guys. Brisbane, Australia. You've got a kangaroo bunny chow. A South African classic with an Australian twist. Kangaroo bunny chow. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Let me know some feedback. Obviously this is a little bit of fun today. It would have been nice to use a poiki pot. Just a little bit of fun really, with some kangaroo meat as we're out here in Oz. Yeah, time to get stuck in and eat this. So it's a warm one this morning. One thing that we plan to do is get some coffee. Australia's known for good coffee, so I'm going to try and find a nice coffee house somewhere, get some coffee, get a bit of breakfast. There's a bit of cricket going on today as well, so we're going to head down to the Gabba as well. Go and watch that maybe half a day or so, then go from there. But yeah, the plan of action today: grab some good coffee, see if Australia's up to its reputation it's got for good coffee, and then head to the Gabba, watch a bit of cricket, watch Queensland play Western Australia. And there's a famous Brisbane sign. City beyond. Let's head down to South Bank. They've really modernised this city. When I was here, 10 years ago, that big old building there wasn't there. Something new is literally getting built every single year. It's so cool. It's a beautiful place. I think they've got the Olympics coming up out here as well, so it's only going to grow. You're only going to get more infrastructure out here and more development. Yeah, beautiful place really. This river goes all the way around. London Eye, home from home. Another really cool thing about Brisbane are these little docking stations here for the little boats. I think it's called City Pass or something like that, or City Cat. I'll try and find them and I'll show you. But it's a free hop on, hop off boat that goes around the city. It goes all up the river here, and the river sort of goes right around the corner there, then sort of loops around again like that. So you can literally hop on here, hop off right at the end down there, and it's just a free bit of public transport, I suppose. Very, very convenient. Well, it was free 10 years ago when I was out here. I've seen a few of the boats go up and down, and I guess it's literally just a hop on, hop off thing, but still, yeah. So if you guys are ever out in Brisbane, I fully recommend that as well. It's a free way to get around. If you don't fancy the walk and the stroll. I see a lot of people running up here in the morning. I done a run up here a couple of days ago. People on bikes there, as you can see. It's just so convenient. You know, it's beautiful. Got flat surfaces. It goes all the way around the corner. You can easily smash out a 10k here, to be fair, and, in the heat. Poms like me struggle with the heat. To be fair, I've done alright. I won't say I've struggled with the heat, to be fair, but I've done it better than a lot of the English guys that come out here, to be fair, and melt in this sun. Obviously, we're going to go to the Gabba today, the cricket ground. We're just going to watch a little bit of cricket. I'm not going to be there all day. Yeah, it's going to literally walk up this path, goes all the way around the corner, and you go up to Kangaroo Point, which is on that corner over there, and up to the Gabba cricket ground up there. So, not a happy hunting ground for England fans. Usually get absolutely murdered there by the Aussies, to be fair. And they've got down that way is the Suncorp Stadium, which got better history there, better record. That's more rugby. So one really cool thing about Australia, they've got these like public barbecues. I'll say barbecues because it's not on wood, not on charcoal, like a braai should be. So yeah, when I get some boerewors tomorrow, I might unfortunately have to cook in one of these. So I apologise to any South African viewers in advance for not using a braai. I've actually got a braai out here, so I'm on a 2-week holiday, and yeah, I can't access a braai. So yeah, really cool thing about Australia. They have barbecues in public parks. Really cool. Alright guys, this is my breakfast spot this morning. I've got a nice big coffee coming on its way. I've got a bit of breakfast coming, and I've got my water here as well. So yeah, Riverside Cafe and Bar. Looking forward to this. Oh, lovely, thank you. Cheers. Look at that, guys. So everyone raves about Australian coffee being one of the best in the world. This looks unbelievable. Yeah, I can confirm that really does hit the spot. That is very, very nice. Guys, look at this breakfast I've just got here right now. This looks incredible. I've got a bit of halloumi on there, I've got some hash browns, some sourdough bread, some poached egg, and some bacon. Obviously a little bit of chutney in the middle as well. That looks incredible. Good start, Australia. Yeah guys, we're outside the Gabba now. There it is. So yeah, today's game, Queensland Bulls versus Western Australia. So yeah, 1-day game. We'll have a little look. Yeah. Come to this ground 2017. The Ashes. Started alright day 1, then day 2, 3, 4. I don't even think it made day 5. We were absolutely smashed. Australia always do, England do. Yeah, free entry to get in today. I think the first time I was into a cricket game when it's been free to get in. There we go. There she is. Look at that ground. Lovely. Right, time to call off time. We've got some 4x gold going on here. My good friend here, sort this out. So that's that from the Gabba. Queensland Bulls 130 all out. Western Australia chased it down very quickly. So yeah, I'll call it a day there. Very, very good. Little day out though. Probably a wicked day, quite a few of them, but I'll show a couple of clips on here so you guys can see a couple of shots there. But yeah, it didn't hang around too long. But yeah, down, head back into down CBD and yeah, try and think of a few things to do later. So I received a message through from one of our followers on social media asking if we've tried a grilled burger yet. So I remember 10 years ago I tried grilled. That's decent burgers to be fair. So we're going to go down there now on South Bank and try one to see what they're like. Right guys, looks like we've got a really good menu on there. I'm tempted to go for the lamb burger though. I had the big Queenslander before, which looks really, really good, but I might actually go for the lamb burger. So we'll give this a go and let you guys know what I think. Yeah, do that, that's fun. Yeah. Right guys, we're going to drink inside. So we've got the lamb burger going for us today.
Yeah, what was your name?
Better. Yeah, thanks mate. We've got that one there guys. Outlay to be honest with you, we've got a nice little restaurant area in the back there. We've got the grill area at the back there. So I've gone for the lamb burger, I've gone for their regular chips, with the chipotle mayo, and one of their, I think it's like a mango passion fruit drink as well. So yeah, quite interesting. I was expecting the beef burger in there, but we've gone for the lamb one. Something completely different. It's been recommended by one of our followers on there. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Passion fruit. It smells really nice and sweet. Let's give it a go. Yeah, it is sweet. It's really nice though. Very, very refreshing. Go well with these burgers. You know, that's grilled. That's the company there. Them fries are fantastic. Look at that. Let's have a little butchers. Yeah, they're lekker to be fair. Nice bit of season on there as well. And then our lamb burger. I saw lamb on the menu, so I had to do it. So this box of stuffed bread there. Oh, fantastic! Look at that, guys. That's lekker. Look at that. Nice thick lamb patty. Caramelised onions in there. You got your tomato, you got your lettuce. And there's some relish and chutney at the bottom there as well. It's very good. And in there somewhere I got some chipotle mayo as well. Right guys, I'm going to scran this and then I'll let you know my thoughts after. Right, just leaving grilled now. That was that hit the spot really well to be fair. Lamb burger was sensational. Had a bit of like mint yogurt in there. Flavours work really well. The fries are fantastic. I'll give it a good 7 out of 10 that one. Yeah, high score for fast food. Thank you very much Jake, our subscriber, for recommending it. Good morning everyone. As you can hear by that screeching, that noise down there and that train down there, the trains are back up and running today. And that means one thing, we can get to the biltong shops. So we'll have a look at some biltong anyway. We should get some nice wet and fatty biltong, see how it stacks up against stuff we've had in the UK and in South Africa obviously. And yeah, go from there. But I'm excited for today. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. So it's finally South African shop. Just get out there and yeah, let's have a great day. Right, so the first South African shop I found is called Braai Lekker. It's a little place called Marari on the Cleveland line, I think it is. So I'm going to literally catch a train from South Brisbane, then head down to Marari. Let's go and check some biltong out. Right, it's at the metro station now, waiting for this train to pull up. So we're going to go to, on the Cleveland line, I'm going to start off at Cannon Hill, then might get an Uber from Cannon Hill down to Marara. If I pronounced that right. Probably not, knowing me. But yeah, should be good. Alright, it's the first part of the train. We'll go on this now. We'll go down to Cannon Hill.
Platform left hand side direction travel, Park Road. Passengers for the Beenleigh Gold Coast lines, please change here, Park Road. This is a Cannon Hill train.
Now arriving at Norman Park Station. If this is your station.
Right guys, I made it to Cannon Hill Station. Train's terminated here, so it's either an hour's walk to Braai Lekker or I'm going to get an Uber, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. As you can probably guess in the comments, I'm not walking that. So yeah, looking forward to this. I'm going to go over there, Braai Lekker, and see what they got. I might say, I don't know, I'm going to get some brewery, one of these South African shops. Fancy doing some brewables rolls. Like that, so. Yeah, so in the UK we can't get things like Black Label Lager, Melrose cheese, Peck Sanchez, anything like that really. Zamalex being because obviously the copyright reason. We've got Carlin over there, it's completely different. But yeah, the Carlin kick off apparently. We have Black Label in the UK, so yeah, if they've got that here, I'm going to get a couple of them. I fancy a couple of Zamalex, Melrose, Pecs, things like that. If they've got that, I'll probably buy that as well. To be fair, because we haven't got that back at home in the UK. So yeah, looking forward to getting over. Really main reason we're trying that Biltong to get a nice wet and fatty batch. See what flavours they've got. I've looked at a couple of websites. I think they've got some chakalaka flavours. They've got some chili, they've got some piri piri, some salt flavours. So I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing to try these flavours and see what they're like. Look for any game as well. So they've got any emu, kangaroo, crocodile, any imported stuff as well. I did see one website had Springbok herbivores. So they've obviously imported some Springbok from South Africa or Southern Africa. And yeah, I'm excited to try if I can see any Springbok fours. If they got Springbok fours, if they got game fours in general, then we're going to buy them and we're going to braai. We're going to find a park, we'll braai, we'll get all the locals in and we'll have fun. Any Australians living in Brisbane or even Satters living in Brisbane, any recommendation, guys? I got one message through from someone yesterday about a market that takes place every Saturday, a big butchery in there. Some guy has got all kinds of meat. Apparently he makes his own vors. He's got game in there. I'm going to try and probably pop up here, to be fair, on the Saturday. I'm going to Gold Coast tomorrow. It's only an hour and a half away on the rail here, so I'll probably pop up next Saturday to try it. If we can get some proper fours. If he's South African as well, we'll know all the tricks. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. But yeah, guys, if you've got any recommendations at all, ping them over. Definitely going to be coming back out this way in the next year or so. So I'm excited to see what else he's got. Mate, take care. Thanks a lot, mate. You take care. There it is. Can't wait for this. How's it?
Oh, look, we've been here 36 years. I've got customers coming out of my ears. You know.
So we're in Baileka here in what's the place called?
Tingalpa.
Tingalpa.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your name, sorry?
John.
John, lovely to meet you, mate.
Yeah.
So 36 years you've been here.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to trying some biltong. Have you got some nice wet and fatty stuff in there?
Sure.
Can I grab? You got all flavours you got?
Traditional chakalaka or peri peri.
So one of each, please. Can I get 200 grams of each?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So guys, we've got an amazing shop here with some fantastic products on the shelves. A few little bits here we can't actually get in the UK as well. Can you get Melrose cheese over here?
What's that?
Can you get Melrose cheese from SA in here?
No,
Can't.
we can't import dairy.
Oh, you can't import dairy, so we can't import dairy as well.
No meat, no dairy.
No, okay. I saw some South African shops got Springbok.
There's Springbok Foods. Yeah, that's the name of the business.
I was hoping to get some Bok over here.
No.
Okay.
The
So
only box we got hanging on the wall.
that's unbelievable to be fair. Good Jimmy's. Out in the UK as well. Chakalaka. Right, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna get some braai relish. We're gonna do some burry rolls today, so I'm gonna grab some of this. I need some missy balls as well. I'll grab them too. Got some unbelievable, some nice fours there as well. See, there's some drivers. Put the gems in. The clippers. So what flavoured fours have you got, mate?
Big one.
What flavoured fours have you got down there?
4 of us.
Yes, please.
Traditional, garlic, Sosati. Yeah.
Do you have any game?
We get game in for our Indian customers, but there's none in there at the moment.
Okay, can I get some traditional?
They don't eat beef.
Okay.
So we get venison at the moment out of that.
Okay. I've seen that before.
And how long are you in for?
Just 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just 2 weeks, yeah. So
Come over to warm up.
yeah, it's honestly the UK's
Well, I
tough at the
was
moment.
over there for 18 months at one time, and yeah, it was probably 12 months too long.
Yeah, it's really difficult. I mean, a lot of South Africans that come in to our shop, say they move over in January, they're struggling. It's a complete culture shock. Coming from SA to the UK.
Well, it's culture and weather.
And the weather. I mean, being in January and February, it's getting dark early, it's freezing cold. When I was in Cape Town last year, we went down to Checkers, got some lamb chops and some burger in them, and in the space of 20 minutes, bang, bang, bang on the door. Your neighbours were there with a case of beer and want to join you for the night. And yeah,
different altogether.
It really is. It's the same in Australia in some respects. Southern Hemisphere, people are so friendly. Everyone wants to talk, and it's. I love that culture. You just don't really get it in the UK. So guys, they've got some Zamalex here. They've got some Black Label here. Obviously I can't get this in the UK due to the carding licence over there, but I'm excited to try all this. We've got 3 different flavours of Biltong in there. We've got our Black Label, and yeah, we're gonna get stuck right into this. I'm really excited for this one. There's a lovely little shop down in Bialeka there, down here in Oz. Lovely guy called John. He's been over here, we're in Australia for 36 years. Got a few essentials there, got our Black Label. It's a little bit too early to drink that now. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning out here. I don't get a good look. People walking past, you got me sitting in my Biltong and my Black Label sitting there drinking. Oh well, it is what it is. Got our essentials for our burry roll later. I'll fry some onions up as well and then find some good rolls. We'll do some burry balls rolls either tonight or tomorrow. Got our braai relish there. We've got a bit of Mrs. Balls to chuck on there as well. Couldn't see any all gold in there, but hey, Mrs. Balls will do the job. $157 altogether, so it's about £80 British money. I'm not sure top of my head how much rand that is. I'm sure you guys can do the calculations on YouTube. So I've got 200 grams times 3. So I've got a traditional, I've got a piri piri and a chakalaka flavour in there. So yeah, 600 grams of Biltong altogether, a 6-pack of Black Label, a can of braai relish and some Mrs. Balls. $157, about £80 British money. And you guys can do the maths for rand. I'll probably put it up on the screen. Right, I've got you on a little tree stump. There's ants everywhere. That's not going to put any Biltong on there. All kinds of wildlife here. As people say back in England, everything in Australia wants to kill you. So, number 1, look at that. Loads of grease on there already. A nice fatty batch. Good after it. Oh, that's nice and wet to be fair. Get a nice few pieces of that. Cut lovely and thick. Look at that. Can you see that properly on there? That looks like the piri piri. Oh, that's lekker. I'll show you guys. That's unbelievable. I'm just about to see that. So that's the piri piri. Got a lovely bit of sweetness on there. It's perfectly wet. Lovely bit of fat on there as well. Yellow fat as well. Don't mind paying a little bit more for quality like that. That's fantastic. That's a really, really nice batch. That's one of the best bits of Biltong I've had away from our shop, to be fair. That's lekker. Look at that grease on there. Oh. Same again. Grease on his bag. Lovely and pink. Cut thick again. Look at that. The sun's gone in so you probably can see that now. So a lovely piece of fat on there. That's a traditional. Nice thick slices, nice and wet. Nice bit of fat on there. Very, very greasy. That's how I love my Biltong. That's how I like it. I'm not there for the dry stuff. That's really, really good. Guys, if you're in Brisbane, try this stuff out. It's phenomenal. I've got to try and balance this Biltong on can of, actually on the 6-pack. Right, and the last one is our chakalaka. Look at that grease already. Wow, I couldn't even hold it by the bag, it's greasy. It's very, very greasy. All the flavour in it. Quite smell, it's got that flavour, that perfume of flavour coming straight out of me there. Look at this fat. Oh, guys, this is the chakalaka Biltong. This is phenomenal. This is honestly levels. Look at that. Look at that. Well, straight in. Got a sharp chili flavour. It's spicy as well. Great. Little burn on the throat there as well. Direct heat straight in there. You got a little afterburner straight after as well. That's phenomenal. Suddenly breathe better. The aircon, blocked up nose from the aircon on the plane the other day. It's all clearing off now. That chakalaka is phenomenal. I've not tasted the seasoning like that before. I've had chakalaka multiple times, but not on Biltong. And that's really, really good. My favourite out of all three of these though, it's got to be the piri piri. It's got the sweetness, got a little bit of kick on there, and the Biltong's phenomenal. It's nice and greasy, nice and wet, nice and fatty, thick fat as well, thick slices. That's how you want your Biltong. Proud South African using Australian meat as well. I said to him, one of the first things I said to him when that camera went off, do you use Australian meat? He goes, hell yeah, every single time. The Australian meat is levels above, and this is why I thought Biltong also use Australian meat. It is levels above anywhere else. We've tried Argentinian, we've tried Namibian, we've tried European meat, we've tried UK meat. We can't import South African meat, so from the comments they're saying get SA meat, we can't import it. We've used Australian and some New Zealand as well, and honestly it is up here. You know, the dairy cows, the cows have been feeding off all the grass, creates that yellow fat. You know, it's understanding how the process works. You know, they're healthy cows, all these vitamins on there. See Toby's video in South Africa, when the guy in Cape Town's talking about all the yellow fat, all the good things that's good for you, you know, all the vitamins in there, you know, all the health perks. It's a reason why it's good. Right, a bit overwhelmed now. I'm gonna enjoy a couple of these Zamaleks. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this Biltong. That's my little review from a park here in Brisbane. That's lekker Biltong. Buy a lekker. Great job, guys. Another quick point, which I didn't add on to the review as well. It was freshly sliced. I don't know if you heard on the video in the background, but he's literally selected the bits of Biltong that I requested, wet and fatty, and he put it straight through the slicer. So that's another big plus there. It's fresh Biltong. No, it's not been sitting there in a little tray, like majority of South African shops are in the UK. Some in South Africa obviously as well. They're normally in a tray and they're just not as fresh as it could be. This here is fresh stuff and it's quality. Right, next plan of action, we'll get that chicken salt I was on about earlier. It's in there, some farm shop in the CBD, so we're heading to the city centre now, grab that some chicken salt, and then go to the next Biltong shop, go and try some Biltong. I need some boerewors as well, I need to find some rolls, and yeah, boerewors rolls on the cards tonight. Right, it's a cool bit of history here. Queensland heroes who fell in the South African War. There we go. Be interesting snack here. And that wall in the centre. I'll try to source some of this chicken salt, but unfortunately it's out of stock. So it must be good. It must be really good. So I asked them if we've got any other stores in Queensland. Apparently it's the only one here. So yeah, I might have to look online and see if I can source it. It's called Jacob's Chicken Salt. Apparently it's lekker, apparently it's fantastic, so yeah, I'm gonna have to look online I think, unless it comes back in store over the next couple of weeks, but yeah, I highly doubt it. It's popular, people raving about it on TikTok, people raving about it on our YouTube as well, so yeah, we'll try and find some, if not, I'll have to get some online. I know I've spoken about the city a few times, but I've not really shown it ever on here, so just walking to Central Station now. I'm gonna get a metro from there over to the Biltong shop. I'm gonna get some more billows, get some brew for tonight as well, but yeah, this is the CBD. Very modern, very clean, beautiful. Weather goes well with it. Yeah, it's going to Central Station now, then next stop, Biltong shop.
Please change trains at Bowen Hills. Now arriving at Windsor Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Right, it's like rear guys. Some chili boerewors in there. Traditional. Got some voices tonight, guys. Some cheese griller.
Doing site inspections today?
Yeah, running around. Crazy.
Fantastic. You got a wonderful selection of Biltong behind there as well. So you were saying you was a butcher by trade in South Africa.
I was, yeah.
Fantastic. How many years were you doing that for?
Since when was Werner born? Since 1979.
That's amazing. It really is incredible.
I worked till about 6 years ago, and then I retired. Then I had other businesses, but not in this trade. And then my son started this, or not started this, he bought this shop.
Sure. Is Biltong South African products really popular in Brisbane or just Australia in general? Is it?
Yeah, well, it is actually quite popular. I can tell you, I've been here 25 years, and when we came here, my kids were, what was it? 4, 5, around there.
Yeah.
And year 4 and 5 in school. So we used to send them Biltong to school, and at first their friends all said, "Ew, what is that? You're eating raw meat."
Yeah.
And later on, they started telling me, "Please don't send me any of the Biltong anymore because we don't get any food. My friends are eating it."
It's incredible. That really is.
So in a very short period, I'd say about 2, 3, 4 years after that, everyone was starting to eat Biltong in Brisbane, the Australians as well.
Yeah.
So in that time frame, from 25 years ago until now, 50% of our customers now are Australian.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
We've noticed that in England as well. I mean, 10 years ago, there's a lot of British people wouldn't even have heard of Biltong, and now it's higher than jerky. It's much higher than jerky.
But British people they're not squeamish when it comes to food. I mean, if you eat black pudding and all sorts of things.
I'm not a fan personally.
that we don't eat in South Africa either. I'm sure that Biltong would be just fine.
Sure. Yeah.
And as you say,
started out as preserving meat.
yes.
Okay. And I've seen people in South Africa hanging up on their washing line and under the beds and.
Yeah, everywhere.
It's incredible.
We all
Really.
grew up on this stuff.
Yeah.
And you make Biltong like that when you make it yourself, and some of the cuts you make are like in finger thin,
Sure.
so you can start eating them tomorrow.
Sure. Do you have like stockies as well then? The chili bites?
Yeah, we do. In there,
So you got
the
a
stockies.
wonderful
The
selection
thing
in
is
your-
with the stockies that we have here at the top and the Bushmans, they are much more lean and dry.
Yeah. You go with the grain with that one, isn't it? So you sort of peel them away.
Yeah.
They honestly, I've showed the guys what the shop looks like. We've got so much stock. It's incredible. It really is. Got a lovely selection down there. Are you a brandy drinker?
I am.
Are you?
Do you?
Do you?
What do you prefer to drink?
Are you a brandy drinker? Are you Clippies or whiskey?
But I'm not a big drinker. Though.
Yeah.
I like the Baines whiskey.
One of them last me a month.
I'd like to admit that it lasts me a month, but it doesn't.
Yes.
We've got a lot of friends in our shop that tend to come down on a Saturday, one of our braais, and we tend to go to the pub after and have a few drinks. So, but that's the amazing thing with the South African community. Everyone is so sociable,
It is, yes.
and you have friends, not just customers. You have friends and people. Obviously, we meet up once.
Are you just visiting here in
Yes,
Australia?
yeah. Just my brother's been in Cape Town, and it's my turn to have a little break. And I haven't been back to Brisbane for about 7 years. So I thought I'll come back here, watch a bit of cricket at the Gabba. Visit, chill out. No, I'm on my own. I'm on my own. I've missed it. I've got a few friends here still from backpacking days, but I just miss it. I just miss.
What did you do during your backpack days? Did you work or did you just
Yeah, I worked in Melbourne. So it was only a cleaning job, but they had all the contracts for all the amazing events. So we had the MCG, we had
Oh, nice. That's
Formula
a good
1,
job.
for example. So we were really lucky to see all these amazing bits during an active time in Melbourne. So at White Night Festival, you had the tennis was going on as well. So that was really, really cool. Gained some great experience from that. And yeah, it's just weird being obviously a business owner now, I suppose, with
Yeah, there you
at
go.
home. So, but it is difficult. Like I said to a couple of other people I spoke to earlier, there's a culture shock in the UK. When people first come over, say in January, February, where it's dark, it's cold, it's not like home for a lot of South Africans.
Yeah, it is.
And the people are different as well. People sort of keep themselves to themselves as well.
Yeah.
A lot of British people are brilliant people, but if you're in London, for example, people will sort of push past you. Everyone's in a rush, and whereas somewhere like the Southern Hemisphere here, for example, everyone's so laid back, chilled out, walking
Yeah,
about.
that's right. Yeah, I found the same. Yeah.
So, but yeah, we get people come in all the time, share their stories and that, and we're always there for them. We've got a big community, so.
Yeah, that's the thing about what Dion told me about the small business. Everybody comes here not only for the product, but for the conversation.
Sure. Do you guys ever braai at all at one of these venues?
No, we don't.
They don't? Okay.
Do you guys?
Yeah, well, once every month at the moment.
Oh, nice.
So,
where do you braai? Just outside?
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, burry rolls.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do our own braai relish, bit of chakalaka on the side.
Yeah.
We have some all gold and some spur sauces as well. Mrs. Bulls, obviously. We started doing braai plates as well. So we have a bit of crumble pap on there,
Oh, yes.
with some braai relish.
You're going to become a South African.
Crumble pop, then we had some shishinama lamb chops, some Texan steaks. Chris doesn't like doing chicken. He calls it vegetables.
Oh, my brother used to go pork vegetables.
Oh, did he? But I love a pork rasher.
Yeah.
I love a pork rasher. What?
Bacon is not a vegetable, I suppose.
No.
Bacon is not pork.
No.
something totally different.
Sure. It's amazing biltong. I'm gonna get some wet and fatty on there.
Okay.
Some slice. They're gonna slice. I've got some druids in there as well. I'm really excited to try this stuff as well. There, guys. That's the biltong we've got here. Some nice colour on there as well. A nice bit of yellow on there. We'll give that a good go now. So they're a traditional flavour, but that's all going in. Yellow fat, nothing compares to that. Got a buttery, creamy taste of that. Oh, that's beautiful. Completely different to the last batch of biltong I had out here. This one's got a quite a rich flavour to it as well. So nice one. Biltong's got a rich flavour to it. Nice bit of fat to that. Nice and wet. Yeah, tasty. Then also now I've got some Cook Sisters, some Whispers. I've got a Green Ambulance and a Granada Twist with our boars at the bottom there. So that's the company, the Boar Meat Company, and make their biltong and brewables. So lovely shop, as you saw in there. Lovely people as well. I had a lovely chat with them. The guy in there was a butcher by trade in South Africa for over 30 years. He's been over here, ex-owner of the business. Now his son runs it. Yeah, really interesting. Exchange numbers, emails as well. So got a friend there as well. We're going to be in contact over time. So yeah, lovely to connect with people. That was really good. That braai relish is looking lekker, to be fair. Unfortunately, the best rolls I could find in Woolworths, they'll do for these brewery rolls. Got my Mrs. Balls there as well. Happy days. And not forgetting the Zamalek. Alright, after all of that, we've got our Vors. Wait a few days, we finally got our Vors. This one's pork and beef. We got that from the last biltong shop we went to, the biltong and jerky shop. The Boar Meat Company made these ones for them. So looking forward to snapping a bit off, snapping the Vors off there, getting it into a roll. One with a bit of braai relish, one with a bit of Mrs. Balls. I'm looking forward to this. There we go, guys. One with the Mrs. Balls chutney here, one with the braai relish, and brewery rolls are ready to go. I didn't have any onions, so I was to fry some onions up as well, but these will be lekker, these will go down well. So pork and beef brewery in the little rolls we've got from Woolworths there. Got my Mrs. Balls, got my Rhodes braai relish. I'm happy with that. That's a good dinner served up there with a nice Zamalek as well. Happy days. Right, brand new day today. We're heading down to the Gold Coast, staying in Surfers Paradise. So a huge thank you to one of our subscribers that has recommended this steak sauce here to go on Aussie Sosaties. Beerenberg it's called. It's from the Adelaide Hills in South Australia. Little farm down there. So yeah, we recommended. It's a smoky sauce. Goes really well with steak apparently. So yeah, that's going to be our marinade for our Sosaties. An Australian sauce after we seasoned it. And yeah, I'll go on the braai. And for our chicken Sosaties, I found this Chipotle hot sauce from Byron Bay. So Byron Bay Chili Company is a hot sauce, an Australian one. So it continues our South African food with Australian twist. But yeah, chicken Sosaties with this hot sauce on there from Byron Bay. So yeah, looking forward to that one, to be fair. So yeah, we have the steak societies and chicken societies. So for our steak societies, we've gone for one porterhouse steak and one Scotch fillet steak. So the porterhouse, a nice cap of fat on there. We can cube both of these up, so we have a nice even consistency, one with fat, one without, for example. They'll work very well with our societies. We can render down the fat when it goes onto the braai, and then yeah, and they'll cook them perfectly. Probably medium rare, to be honest with you. I don't like anything over that. And the Scotch fillet, you've got a nice bit of fat inside there as well. So again, we'll cube them up, and that'll mix perfectly when we turn these into societies. So what I've done to these steaks so far, I've thrown some olive oil in there, I've thrown some salt and pepper in there. That's all marinated inside now. Now we're going to apply our sauce. This is our sauce from South Australia. And what we're going to do from there, we're going to rub it all in. I'll do this with 2 hands, it's much easier. Okay, so that steak now is marinated with our Beerenberg Roadhouse steak sauce from South Australia. Yeah, they're both from there. As whole, I haven't sliced them yet, I haven't cut them into cubes yet. That's personal preference. If you guys want to cut it into cubes first and then marinate it, feel free to do that. I like to cover the whole meat first, let that all marinate together, all inside, and then I'll cube it up after, then put it onto our skewers, ready for the braai. So guys, I've got my chicken here, it's already cubed up. Luckily I got it in the supermarket already cubed, so not a problem. You can make yours bigger. If you want to make your cubes much bigger, go for it. All about personal preference when it comes to things like this. Sauce wise, as I said before, we've got the Byron Bay one. It's going to be kind of straight on there. But first of all, we're going to put some piri piri on there. So I've got a piri piri spice from the supermarket. Again, feel free to make your own spice or piri piri spice. I've only got limited resources out here. I'm literally on a vacation in Australia for 2 weeks. Trying to find stuff is quite difficult. So yeah, we can use our imagination. Got this stuff here. So yeah, to begin with, get your piri piri spice on there. And that's where I'm going to put my camera down now, to give it a good mix in. Okay, so that piri piri is all mixed in nicely, and now it's ready for sauce time. So this one's a hot sauce. I'm not great with hot sauces anyway, so this might be a bit of a struggle for me. I can smell it already. It's got a big smoky burn coming out of it in there. Yeah, that looks hot. So yeah, put as much on as you want. I'm going to fill it up. There you go. There you go. Get that in there. I'll use both of my hands to mix this up again. I'll be right back. So there we go, the Byron Bay sauce is now mixed in with its piri piri. That's inside the chicken. Again, same as the steak, I'm going to leave these for now 2 or 3 hours in the fridge, let it do its job, and then we'll skewer them up, and then yeah, be ready to braai. Right, I found the best knife I could to cube this meat up. The light's not great in here, but you can see a good close-up of that there. And obviously the chicken's done already. They're both marinated up. It's been 2 or 3 hours. They're ready to be skewered up now. I found these skewers, like in the supermarket, metal ones, they'll do the job. Good size. Quite cheap as well, so yeah, we're going to assemble these right now. So there we go, all cubed up, all on the skewers now. We've got 2 chicken societies there, and we've got 2 steak societies. We've got a little bit left over as well, so if you want to make some mini ones up, feel free to do that as well. But these are going to be absolutely lekker when they go onto that griddle. Unfortunately, I haven't got a braai still because I'm on vacation. I've only got what I've got. So yeah, we'll get a little griddle out later, throw these on. Yeah, and these will be fantastic. Loads of flavour in there. Like I said, I've got a few bits left over there as well, so it's quite easy to feed a few more people as well. But yeah, no, bring this on. This is going to be fantastic. So the smell from these societies are lekker, to be fair. You've got a strong smell of piri piri from the chicken coming up. You've got the smoky steakhouse coming up from the steak there. Yeah, absolutely gutted. Before I get ripped in the comments about not using charcoals or any braai wood on a braai, I do apologise right now. This is literally what I've got. I'm in my hotel. Pool's over there, got tennis courts there. I'm up there somewhere. We've got these. In Australia they have these. If I had my own place out here, I'll be having my own braai in my garden. This is what we've got. This is what we're doing today. So societies are a wonderful South African establishment to any braai. You can have lamb, you can have, well, obviously loads of chicken out there. Chris don't like chicken personally, he calls it vegetables. But I've seen them out there, so we're having chicken today. Obviously beef, steak. And you have them on the side there as well. So if you in South Africa, you have your lamb chops there, you have your boars rolls or boerewors whole. You've got your pup on there, you've got your pork rashers, braai broekies even. You know, and you've got your societies there on the side as well. So I mean, a South African braai is pretty special. You can be sitting around to about midnight drinking Clippies or drinking other brandies all the Dutchies recommend out there, and then by midnight the meat goes on, and you're starving for it. But yeah, rest now. Always rest your meat. Sit on there. The next one comes off, you burn your fingers. There you go. Let it do its thing. Hey, time to rest. I'm back on with the vegetables, as Chris says. I'll put it on its side there, just to get the sides. There you go. See the nice chard on there. Put that in there like that. Turn them over. Just keep turning the meat, otherwise it will burn. The smell is incredible from this. You can smell the chilli on there. They've got the hot Iron-based sauce in this. You can really smell that chilli. I'm a bit scared to try this, to be fair, but we'll give it a go as we always do. Steak's my favourite though, so I'm looking forward to tucking into that. Yeah, I'm going to keep turning these so they cook all the way through. Next one you'll see me, I'll be walking back upstairs to assemble these together. The camera decided to die on me, so I'm going to use my phone instead. So both of these are done now. The chicken is cooked all the way through. The steak's rested, done its job. And then we're going to take these upstairs and enjoy however we like them. But obviously first, we've got to clean this up. Very important in Australia. Go guys. As we left it, nice and clean. That goes on, and now we can enjoy these. There you go guys. That's the front of Surfers Paradise. Look at that sunrise. Well, I've missed it. Look at the lifeguards here. They're always active here. You regularly hear them if anyone's going too far out or in a red zone. No. Anyone goes too far out there, you hear them on the microphone screaming at people to get out of the water, move out, move in. The car there. Guys in full view up there. Quite choppy waves today as well, to be fair. I was talking to a local Aussie the other day and they're saying about, obviously this place being called Surfers Paradise, but a lot of them will go down to, down there, is it Burley Heads, is it, down there? I don't really see this okay, but Fadley, from my view, you can see like a little town down there. So Burley Heads is, I think, a lot of surfing down there. Then you've got Byron Bay, which I'd done 10 years ago. Actually, I done a skydive 10 years ago there as well, and I'll clip it in the corner down on the video here so you can see me jump out of a plane. But yeah, 16,000 feet I think that was. Little airport, I was 6th in line, and they said to me, are you nervous, mate? I was like, yes, mate, yes, let's get this done, So, yeah, luckily it was with someone. I don't trust myself to do it on my own. I went up forgetting something, I ended up getting complacent, so I had to have someone with me. They all did, to be fair. But yeah, both legs went underneath the plane, hands went underneath the plane as well, and then you just sort of leant forward, and you sort of tipped over like that forward, and yeah, just literally free fall for about 45 seconds. The air, when you're falling through the sky, obviously you can't hear anything, the air's just going through your body. It's the weirdest feeling going, and then when you hit that parachute, everything's just dead silent. So similar to when you're snowboarding or skiing, when you're going up the ski lift, and obviously everything's just quiet around it. It's like that sort of vibe, but you're just sort of floating down. And then we landed on the spot. Amazing experience. A lot of adrenaline build up for it. A lot of nerves obviously beforehand, but such a cool experience. I'd probably do it again, to be fair. But definitely one for the bucket list. When you've got people in your hostel at the time saying, yeah, they're going to do it, and I can't be the only one that says, no, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I had to do it at the end of the day, and I'm glad I did, because it was a cool experience and a cool story to tell people as well. There you go guys, right next to the beach. Make a little filming spot, that one. The little braais, or should we say Aussie barbecues, because of not having charcoal wood. We call them the barbies. They're little braais with low charcoal at the side. We'll call it a braai, but yeah, they're Aussie barbies, to be fair. Yeah, cool little location. Just walk up the beach, full of a bit of greenery there. You've got your Aussie barbies there. Tables and chairs, you're at the beach. Very, very cool. Right, I've got breakfast ordered today. I'm going for an Aussie big breakfast. So it looks like there's a bit of bacon on there, there's a hash brown on there, a couple of eggs, a bit of Turkish bread, and I think there's a sausage on there as well. Got my latte come in and a fresh orange juice. Cool little cafe spot right just outside, Surfers in the centre. Had a great breakfast here the other day, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this one as well. So happy days. Obviously nothing hits the spot much better than a fresh orange juice. When you're in hot weather, tropical climate, when there's fresh orange juice, you can't beat that. And of course we've got our coffee as well. Look at this.
Love their coffee, it's fantastic. Oh yeah guys, so we've got the breakfast here set for the day now. So you've got your poached egg, you've got your tomato, you've got your sausages in there, which are pork. You've got your bacon, hash brown, turkey bread, and some beans as well. So us pommies ain't the only ones that have beans in their breakfast though. Happy days. Here he is, got some tomato sauce as well. Thanks mate, really appreciate it. So yeah, it's all the comment section there saying about English people having beans. It's on the Australian menu as well. It's called the Big Aussie Breakfast, so happy days guys, happy days. I'm literally going to scramble this and give me enough energy to go into the rainforest this morning, the big hike. Dogs. Ain't bad, are they? Cool, just like that guys, it's breakfast done, ready for the day now, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this day. We'll shoot back to the apartment now, grab my phone because it's been on charge, need to get 100% on that today, just in case we get stuck in this hike. It's not too extreme, but yeah, nice quiet morning. Obviously a bit of weekend today as well, it might be quite busy on this hike, I'm not too sure. Yeah, plan of action, we'll grab an Uber from my apartment straight down to the national park, if you want to call it, and then go from there, see what we can find. I mean, I don't know if there's any kangaroos in there either. Guess I don't know. I'm not doing too much research into this, but I'm interested to see. Casual bird in the middle of the road. So quite essential if you go anywhere, especially if you're on 30 odd degrees heat hiking, you're gonna need water. So mum, if you're watching, I do take care of myself. I've got my water. I've got plenty of water back at the apartment as well, but yeah, we're gonna need a fair bit on us today if we're gonna go hiking in the heat. But yeah, let's head back, let's get ready, let's do this. National Park, there we go. Narang National Park, let's get over this hurdle here. I don't know what to expect out here, to be fair. It's been dropped off here, it's about a 25-minute drive from Surfers. Yeah, so this is where we are today. Narang National Park. Let's get started. Yeah, so this is where we are today. Narang National Park. Let's get started. So, one thing to watch out for, I suppose, is snakes. No, spiders shouldn't be too bad. Just keep my guard on, I suppose. See, even like noises of Australia as well. So, as you can see, you hear a lot of birds and that in the up there in the trees. All that noises and that as well. But I do know the kookaburra noise. Kookaburra is obviously a big symbol of Australia. And they've got like a monkey noise they make. I'm not going to demonstrate. I'll put it on the video here so you can see exactly what I mean. Didn't expect to see him that soon as well. I've literally been walking 10 minutes. Literally just standing at the side. Can't see him from up here now. One was standing there, huge, must be about 7'5". Just standing there, as they do. Staring at me, walk past slowly. Then his mate was on the left hand side, overlooking down there. Don't know what's down there, but yeah, a surreal moment, to be fair. Right, I've got my breath back now because we walked up a nice big hill up the hike here. We've got this little campsite. Yeah, what I was saying down there, I bumped into 2 kangaroos. So literally, I didn't even expect to see any because we're actually quite close to the city. Like I could hear the motorway still in the background there. About 20-minute drive from Surfers Paradise. Narang National Park. So you look on the maps, it's not even that far. So I didn't really expect to see any kangaroos at all. But yeah, literally 5 to 10 minutes into the hike, got around the corner,
and I've looked to my right, and there's this massive 7'5" kangaroo just standing there. From about hit me to that tree post there, away, just standing there, looking, not even looking at me, looking that way, luckily. And I just sort of started, I just looked at him and thought, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I've literally just sort of, that's why I didn't pull any camera out, because I was thinking he's going to thump me, he's going to box me. So I've literally just sort of walked slowly to the left, just walked up the hill a little bit. Then to the left, there was a kangaroo sitting there sort of in the bushland a little bit. I've got a video of that so I could pull the camera out. Then I got him hopping to his mate into the bush where he's next to me. But that was a really surreal experience. Right, still walking. Not seen nothing as yet. Spoke to a lovely Australian lady who's hiking around. She was absolutely buzzing for me to see a kangaroo. She said stay in the centre, walk in the centre of it because you get snakes. She saw a brown snake last week apparently. I think brown snakes are the ones that can actually kill you as well. But I promise guys, I'm not moaning, I'm not a whinging pom. I was a bit starstruck to see that kangaroo, to be fair, still, so but I'll shut up about it now. I won't keep going on the bag because it's getting quite repetitious, isn't it? But yeah, absolutely buzzing to be here. Love Australia. Love the hiking stuff out here. Love all the outside stuff. Similar to South Africa in that respect. You know, done a bit of hiking in Cape Town, up Lion's Head, Table Mountain. And there's the National Park here in Oz. Doing a little walk as well. Love it. Love the outside. Say now, see mate, you there. Literally on a run. I haven't really shown the terrain going down here, but it's huge stones, huge holes. It's quite tricky actually, quite a tricky hike this late end of it. Well, it's a big corner going around now. You can see why I thought I looped it all the way around. Yeah, quite a tricky one this last one. Sort of, yeah, just watching where I tread more than anything, because so many little stones everywhere, so many little sticks and twigs and that. So you're sort of looking out for any sort of deadly snakes, brown snake being the deadliest one. Scorpions obviously underneath these stones and that as well, so you're sort of watching every tread. This ain't too bad now, but yeah, 5 minutes ago I was sort of climbing over here to over here. It was quite tricky, but yeah, we're through that hurdle now. It's very hot, it's very warm. We're getting through our water very quickly. It's actually getting quite warm water now as well, so it's probably a good thing this hike comes to a short end soon, because yeah, I ain't cut out for it, to be fair. It's been a good one though. It's been a not saying I cut it short. I've had a good couple of hours so far. I've loved it. No other kangaroos, seen no koalas up there. I really looked up here, to be fair, because I'm more worried about down here first and foremost. Not rolling my ankle. My ankles are made of glass. Anyone knows me back at home, the amount of times I roll my ankle from running or playing cricket or football, yeah, it's not ideal, but I haven't rolled it so far, touch wood. Yeah, because only be a good workout for my ankles as well. They're aching like hell at the moment because of all the terrain we're doing. That we're going down like here. These ain't too bad. This bit, just watching every single movement, because as I keep reminding myself, I am in Australia and wildlife exists here. Deadly wildlife. So, but that's me being a foreigner, I suppose. Worry about everything. I'm sure the local Aussies around this area will put me to shame. I don't know if I prefer walking uphill or downhill, to be honest with you. I think I prefer walking uphill. Going downhill is your body automatically puts the brakes on. So you worry about every step. You sort of not stall, but your knee kind of supports it. So you don't want to sort of fall forward and yeah, crash a few bones falling down this slope area. Big steps down. Your body's on your automatic brakes. You see what I mean about all these stones and twigs in it? I don't know how well you can see on this camera because it's a wide angle, but just being vigilant or scattered around. Definitely sweating out all that beer for its gold I had yesterday down that pub. Thing is, certain days when you set yourself out to have a few drinks, you go down the beer house. We've got a place called the Beer Garden on Surfers Paradise. Go down there at 11 AM. A lot of places don't serve beer until the afternoon. Went in there yesterday at 10:30. Said, oh, what time do you serve beers from? Oh, from 10 AM this morning, mate. And I was like, oh no, pint of 4X, please. Luckily, it's only 3.5% actually. It's quite a weak beer, but I mean, 8 or 9 of them later, you definitely get the big holes on. Looks like one of the creek areas here, guys. Yeah, this is definitely a creek. Water down there. One thing I saw in Brisbane quite a bit was them little lizards. Little like rat lizard things. I'm surprised we see a few of them. Just like that, we're out. It's just like that, guys. Hike's done. That was really good fun, to be fair. About 10k all the way around. Was able to see the 2 kangaroos at the start, which is cool. Didn't see any others after that. Didn't see any wallabies. But it's a surreal experience going around the Aussie bush, seeing all sorts in there. I'm going to book an Uber now, get back to surfers, get some more sun cream on. I'm going to fry out here otherwise. And yeah, chill out for a bit. Right, quick pit stop over in this sports bar. Look at this chicken burger today. In there, cool little vibe, to be fair. Home fries, got a burger. Fuel us back up, back on the Gold Coast. Basically, as you can see, it's quite dark out there. There's a tropical cyclone out there. They've named it Alfred. I mean, by the time this has been put together, it'll all be cleared off and done. But yeah, it's been going down the coast of Queensland for the last week or so, and it's 500 kilometres off the coastline, so it's quite dark out there. The lifeguards have closed any swimming down. Right, good morning guys, Ben here. So yeah, the trip's got to come to an unfortunate end. As you can see behind me, just about, there's a tropical cyclone on its way. Yeah, Storm Alfred is on its way down, so we're going to have to book a flight home. Apparently they're closing Brisbane airport from Wednesday. My flight's on Thursday. But yeah, it's the first one in like 50 years apparently. They don't really get them down here, so it's come down Queensland coastline, started up in Cairns, down Townsville, and it's sort of jeered out to the east. Then it's taken a sharp west, and it's going to hit literal central Brisbane, and the river floods there apparently, so it's going to be quite bad there. I think we get a lot of, well, you can see, but I don't know if you can see from this camera now, but the waves are quite big here now, so I suppose it will be a fair bit of flooding, etc., high winds, etc. So yeah, I've never been in the cyclone before, but look, it's a long flight. We'll get back for the weekend, so instead of flying Thursday, I'm going to be flying tomorrow night, just to beat that closure, beat the cyclone here. So obviously it could change in 24 hours, but just to be on the safe side, I've booked the flight home early, which I'm gutted about, because I love it here. Australia's fantastic, and shame I haven't been able to sort of show everything what I've got up to, but there's only so many places you can take, I suppose, a little camera like this out with you. So for a normal experience, I've loved it out here. Looking forward to coming back out here. Tried some great Biltong shops, done a few little cooking shows, I suppose. Nice few drink ups as well, social events in town. It's been good fun, but yeah, ready to get back to the shop now. We're going to see Chris, Tobes, Shanae and the rest of the team down there, so yeah, looking forward to producing much more content with them over the next few weeks. And yeah, from Surfers Paradise Australia, thanks for tuning in, looking forward to next time. Cheers guys.